What's up, guys? Here to talk to you again. So, I know a lot of you guys want to know, does game matter? Having game, having a strategy, does that matter? How important is game? Guys, game is only important if she finds you attractive. That's it. You, whatever is her minimum requirement as far as physical attraction, you gotta at least meet that. You ain't gotta be the hottest girl in the hottest guy in the world for her, but you at least gotta be above average. She gotta be able to at least look at you and want to kiss you and want to have sex with you. I don't care how much game you got. If a woman don't find you something physically attractive, she will use you for your attention. And I'm gonna make a video about that later. But she would just use you for your attention. You gotta watch these subtle cues in body language to find out if a woman finds you physically attractive. Now, if you're on a scale of 1 to 10, if you're at least a 5, game could get it to a 10. If you're a 5 to a woman, you're not fucking her. She'll go on a date with you, but you're not fucking her. On a scale of 1 to 10, you gotta at least raise a woman's interest to at least an 8 or 9. I say at least a 9 for her to fuck you. So you can start out as a 5. So I'm going on a date in a minute with another chick, and we'll see, this is offline, and we'll see when we meet each other how I could gauge how she is with me on the date, how her interest is to me. And let's just hypothetically say to her I'm a 7. To another girl I might be a 10, to another girl I might be a 2, but let's just say to her I'm a 7. That means that I need game to get it to the bedroom, to raise it to a 9. Now sometimes you'll get lucky and you meet a girl and you're a 9 or 10 to her right off the back, and that's when you have the one night stands, because physically you were just knocked her socks off. Sometimes you'll see a woman, you're an 8 or 9, let's say an 8, and she's right there wanting to have, and you'll talk her out of it because you have no game. So game is very important, but only if you've met the minimum attraction level. If you're a 2 to her, no amount of game, she's not even gonna hear your game. It's gonna be null and void because you ain't gonna get an opportunity. You gotta be at least a 5 on the look scale. Now, this is where I tell you guys, Notorious Big was married to Faith Evans, and y'all know how hot Faith Evans was back in the day, because he had status and he had money. So if you're a guy and you're watching this and you're 5'5" or 5'4", and I know how biased women are towards short guys, you might need money. You might need money, and that's fine. Life is not fucking fair, guys. Guys, I wish I could run and jump like LeBron James, but I can't. You know, I'm tall, but I ain't got no athleticism. Life's not fair. So while you crying about what you don't have, just know that it's a 4 or 5-year-old somewhere right now in the hospital dying of cancer. Just know that it's a 5-year-old somewhere in the country that can't walk. Life's not fair. So don't save your sad love stories about you not attractive, because it's people that got it way worse than you. So if you're 5'5" and you're don't have pleasant facial features, as a man you can compensate for that. Get on your grind. You understand what I'm saying? But let's get back to game. Now, like I said, game is important, but only once you met her minimum requirements for attraction to her, to that woman. It's her preference. Some women like fat men, some women like muscular men, some women like short men, some women like bald men, some women like men with dreads, some women like men with beards, some women like clean shaven men, some women like light skinned men, some women like dark skinned men, some women like men with tattoos, some women like men with big nose. Whatever the case may be, it's whatever she likes. There's no set in stone rule for what looks good. So get that out your head right now. There's no, one girl could look at me and think I'm a 10, another girl could look at me and think I'm a 2. There's no hardcore rule for what looks good and what doesn't. We do know that by and large, most women favor a tall man. That's pretty much been proven. I never heard a woman say, I want a short man. I don't think no woman's ever said that. I think every woman wants a man at least 6 feet tall. So if you're below 6 feet tall, even if she's 5'1", she wants a man 6 feet tall. I mean, that just programmed, hardwired that way. But as far as game go, you need game. I can't tell you how many women I done talked out of sleeping with me back in the day that had crazy high initial interest in me, that I talked them out of sleeping with me because I had no game. I had no strategy. So on the looks department, they'll be, ooh, want to sleep with me real quick. But by the second or third day, I don't talk them, they flaking on me. You understand what I'm saying? So you need fucking game. Game is very important, but it don't trump looks. It don't trump looks, because looks is initial. Because if you don't pass, listen, you guys have seen enough videos on here already to know that this dude got a good strategy. Like, I got like 10 videos out, and you can tell that I got a good strategy and I got some game. You can tell that right now. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to look at these videos and say, this guy's got some game. But saying I got game would say that I can fuck every woman on the street. I can't. I get rejected. I talk to women and I get rejected. Why? Because I'm not their type. So, and I got plenty game. So, and all the dating coaches, they have plenty game, but they can't fuck every woman either, because they're not gonna be everybody's type. I don't care how much game you got. So game is priority number one. I mean, looks is priority number one. You gotta be her physical type first, or money or status. All three of these can make you attractive to a woman. So let's say a woman physically look at a guy that's singing in a rock band, physically alone, she's not attracted to him, but his status can make her attracted to him, or his money can make her attracted to him. So game would never trump all three of those. You got to have one of those three before a woman even give you a chance to run game. And I would say out of those three, money is the least important one. Looks is one, status would be two, money would be third, and out of all that, I would say game would be four, as in order of importance. Now, it can't happen before that. It can't happen. If you are disgusting to a woman and you have no money and you have no status, you would get no chance to run no game, period. You won't get a chance to show her that you're not needy. You won't need it, because she don't want your attention to begin with. So let's talk about game. What is game? Game is simply a strategy, a strategy. Now, why in a game of love, strategy is going to be different than, say, the game of a car salesman. Say a car salesman, he's going to try to sell you the value of the car to you. The value to the car to enhance your life. What kind of value the car gonna bring to your life? As you in game, you gotta show high value, as in provision for a woman, and what you can do, and your value. How do you display value? By your time being limited. Time is the most valuable thing you got. So that's why it's important to be into your purpose, because that's going to be attractive to a woman, because it goes to that hardwiring that this guy could be a potential provider. Women are hardwired, and they know a guy that got a lot of time to talk on the phone, a guy got a lot of time to see me every day, this guy is not ambitious. This guy is not a go-getter. They're hardwired. So by you showing game, non-neediness, they know you're a confident man. So in a game of love, the strategy is always to employ tricks and techniques to show a woman your high value. Now, the game of some of these smooth talking ladies, man, guys, those guys are born with the gift of gab. You can't develop that shit. I'm sorry. The only game, you can't change who you are as in your personality. I am sorry. Who you are is who you are. Who I am is who I am. I can't be the ladies man, smooth talking, Billy D. Williams type. That's not my personality. That smooth, seductive type. That's not my personality. All I could do is be charming and funny. That's what I got going for me. So whatever you are as in your personality, be that. You might can't be that smooth, laid back, Billy D. Williams type person. You might have to be more of a charming, funny guy. Just play to your strengths. I know I'm funny. I got charisma. I'm not smooth and suave, so to speak, or whatever. But the main thing, what we teach over here in game is the strategies to show a woman your value, that you have options, that women, you're pre-selected. That's basically what you're trying to do with game. You're trying to show a woman you're pre-selected. You're trying to show a woman you have options. You're trying to show a woman that other women want you. That's what game is. You calling a girl every day is not a guy who's pre-selected. Pre-selected guys have options. They're hardwired to not to want to be with you. That's why we do this in strategy of not being that available, being a challenge, things like that. That's the whole basis of game, but it don't trump looks. I'm sorry. And I guarantee you, you can ask any real good looking man that you know, ask him how many times he done had women that was attracted to him and he didn't get the draws because he didn't have no game. So you can have the looks, but you still gotta have some game. Trust me, you still gotta have some game. If you don't got no game, you still won't get laid. I don't care how good and how many women find you desirable. You still gotta have game. It just don't trump looks. Looks gotta get you gotta get in the door. You gotta get your foot in the door to apply game. Alright? So yes, game is very important, but it don't trump looks. Fuck what somebody else told you. I'm telling you that. None of these niggas got more game than me. I don't care who you listen to. I'm telling you. If a woman don't find you attractive, don't waste your fucking time. Look for body sign languages to let you know if she's physically attracted to you or if she's just using you for your free attention. And I'll make a video about that later. I'll get back with you later. Remember, like, share, subscribe. Holler back at your boy.